Hello and welcome back to Bear Cafe. I am Boba Bear, the DM, new DM of Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, and I have with me Barely Caffeinated.
Hello, I am playing Thyrick Frozenstone.
What's a fun fact about your character?
A fun fact about Thyrick:
A fun fact.
he likes trinkets.
He likes trinkets. Okay, there you go. I didn't know that. Does he have a trinket on him or something that we'll learn about? Maybe. All right, you're giving me that look like we'll find out. Okay. So our last session, so the first session we had, it was our introduction to this cloister, this place called Dragon's Rest. So that's kind of our main town area. Thyrick was coldly welcomed, I guess, by a couple of drowned sailors that he managed to fight off somewhat luckily, but yet unluckily. There was you know, a crit. A zombie had a crit against him, but then Thyrick thought to, keep shoving him over that cliffside there, which helped him take some damage. Then Thyrick moved on up, and he met with the elder of the town, and she welcomed him with open arms, to join this area and to stay here with them. So he took a room, and then he eventually met some people of the town. He was greeted by, he's, I guess, annoyingly greeted by some kobolds getting all up in his business. And then Thyrick kind of went around and introduced himself to some of the kobolds and two humans, Tarok and Varnoth, who are living there. And then he kind of took a little tour of the town by, which kobold was it? Aga. She kind of took him around and showed him all the places, uh, hangout places, kitchens, stuff like that. Um, and then we ended, I don't think I'm missing anything in there. We ended with a nice little lunch. It was lunchtime, right? A lunch in the kitchen. Thyrick made an awesome meal for all the kobolds, and now they love him because he can cook so well. All right. And then they were kind of chatting. He had a nice little arm wrestle with Blep, one of the kobolds, and they were kind of chatting about a storm wreck right to the north of Dragon's Rest. Um, yeah. So Varnoth and another one of the kobolds were kind of they keep seeing some ships crash to the north. So they were wondering if um, Thyrick, sorry, if Thyrick would be interested in checking out that area. All right, and I think that's where we left, right? Am I missing anything?
And I think we just said that Thyrick would probably want to spend the rest of the day venture from sailing from his hometown.
You're kind of cutting in and out of my headphones anyway. I don't know if that was caught in the recording, but yeah, so Thyrick is just gonna relax for the rest of the day. Is that what you're doing? Like, do you just want to fast forward until the next day, or did you want to like RP some of the rest of the day, or
I think we can just fast forward until the next day.
okay, so you're just gonna kind of rest from the I guess I don't know how long of a boat ride it was for you over here, but we'll just say you wanted to get your land legs back. You're kind of just still walking around the area, relaxing in your room. Um, and then you settle in for the night. So you have dinner with them again and settle in. Okay, so, oh, and I do want to point out that I feel like I mean, maybe I don't have to point it out, but I kind of wanted to mention it to you too, that if I weren't a solo, like if you weren't a solo player, I probably would not have made all of these icons for these players or like for these NPCs. I really only made them just in case you tag them and to like help keep track of some things, but it does make it tougher for me. So, all right, so we will say that first day is come and gone, and it is now morning. All right.
Okay. So I guess Thyrick would kind of just step out of his little what what do you even what would you even consider this?
So,
So
yeah.
so he would step out of his cell, um, and he does have a little trinket necklace on him that he kind of just gazes at for a little bit as he's watching the sun over the sea. Um, and he probably spends a good 10-15 minutes doing this. And he's definitely an early riser from being in the Navy. So I don't know if you had a particular time in mind, but
No, I mean, automatically I just think like 8 o'clock, but I was going to ask you if you were an early riser. So I was thinking, are you thinking more like 6 o'clock or seven or what?
maybe just an hour earlier.
Like 7 o'clock. Okay. Sounds good.
So he spends just a little bit of time doing that. And is Tarak outside?
Yeah, I just put him out there. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of move them around, um, just in case you haven't. So you see him out in front of his cell, tending to some of his garden plants, like his plants out front, because I mean, he has different gardens like around this area, but he has a good little garden in front of his cell, so he's out there tending to his plants.
Okay. Thyrick probably. I guess he would probably say good morning. Good morning, friend.
Oh, good morning, Thyrick. How was your first night? God.
I've definitely had worse.
Oh, well, I guess that's good.
Aye, that be good. And remind me, who saw the shipwrecks? Was that the warrior lady,
Yeah, that was
uh,
the human lady that
Varnoth?
Varnoth. Yeah, and then Rix, I believe, one of the kobolds.
And so Tarak really didn't have anything that he needed, right? The only thing he mentioned
Mm.
was finding mushrooms and stuff in the. Thyrick is gonna go over to geez, I can't remember her name. Varnoth's cell. He'll kind of knock on it.
Um, shoot. Let me grab a second. I'm so sorry. Okay, so you actually walk up to her cell, and she is not in there. Um, yeah, I guess you just see an empty bed that's neatly made and chair pushed into the desk, all cleaned off, everything kind of neatly put together perfectly.
Hmm. I guess after that, he he'd kind of just stop and think, because he's kind of curious about the shipwrecks that she was talking about. But I know he also has those sturges on his mind too, because he's probably curious in seeing what they are. So he'll go over to the cell over, um, and this is
Mila. Hmm.
so he'll just knock on her cell. It's a her, right?
Yep.
Hello, Mila.
Morning.
I was curious if you could tell me a little bit more about those sturges. Where did you see them?
They were kind of shit. Hang on a second.
What is funny, Mila?
I'm sorry. That was me.
These
Of
sturges, they
I'm
attack you when you
I'm a
laugh.
giggly person. God, I hate when I do that. I'm so sorry. Um, well, my brothers and I, and I'm so sorry. You, you notice that being like early in the morning, she's kind of getting tired because she's actually about to be going down for bed. Um, or like it's kind of in the middle, I guess. Like she kind of asleep and might have woken her up. Um, they they were south of here in an observatory.
Hmm. Can you tell me a little bit more about this observatory?
They were right by it. I really don't know much. It was when we were younger. I We were just kind of exploring down there. We came across some other kobolds, and the Sturges just attacked us.
Wait, so there are more kobolds than just you?
Yes.
And he kind of just sat there and ponder, kind of stroking his beard.
But don't think about going there. No, it's very dangerous.
Very well. Um, I guess Thyrick would still feel pretty capable. I mean, he doesn't really know what a sturge is. Um, that's tough, I guess. Um, okay. He'll go next door. One more. And he'll knock on again, like the rock. I'm assuming because I don't. There's like no bar or anything, right?
Yeah,
It's just
it's rock. So it's right. No, they're open doorways. So it's not closed off. And it's literally just these cells kind of carved into
okay.
this mountain. Yeah, so it's all rock. Yeah.
Hello, Rix. Rix.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me a little bit more about these ship crashes.
It just There's just been a lot of ships crashing recently. Go, go talk to Varnath about it. She, what time is it?
I don't. Probably wouldn't know how to tell time, right? I mean, I'm assuming they don't have clocks or anything like that.
I guess. I guess yeah, that's fair. Um,
It is dawn. Get up.
I'm so, don't, no, no sun for me. Um, I gotta get back to sleep. Varnath, Varnath, I think is normally up by now. You, um, she does masonry stuff around here. She builds. You could probably find her at the temple.
Very well. I will go find her. And he'll leave. And he'll go to the, the next cell. Blep, get up.
Um, you just hear.
Blep,
He's not getting up.
if you do not get up. Changing my accent.
I know, I keep changing my voices too. It's really freaking hard.
I will come in there and drag you out.
You still just hear him snoring, man. He's out cold.
All right, Thyrick's gonna walk in and he's gonna flip the hammock over.
Oh my god. All right, you just you just he falls to the ground and smacks. Just whips out his dagger. Just in a panic.
Blep, we need to go investigate these ship crashes.
Oh, Thyrick, what are you doing here?
We need to go
Go, go, go where? I'm
investigate
not
these
going
ship
anywhere.
crashes. Your sister Rix is. I'm assuming it's a sister. I don't know.
Sister.
Your girlfriend Rix
What?
is concerned about these
Girlfriend?
ship
No,
crashes.
girlfriend for Blep. What are you talking about?
Listen, Blep, you and I both know that you like Rix. Now go show her what kind of man you can, or kobold you can be.
Hmm. All right. Okay, wait. Roll a. Here we go. I gotta do these more often too. Persuasion. Roll a persuasion check. You gotta get him out of there, but you gotta work for it.
Oh, 4.
Okay. So, well, as much as I would like to help you, I don't think I have enough sleep. I must rest. Come back in the evening and maybe I'll help you then. Really fucking changing this voice.
Well, maybe you can let me borrow that dagger of yours since you won't be using it.
Oh, you'd have to pry it off of my dead hands.
You are
The
quite
dagger
useless,
is
Blep.
my magic. Huh?
You are quite useless, Blep. And he'll kind of just throw his hammock back over again, and then he's just gonna walk out.
Oh, in a dangerous ground there.
Okay. Well, I guess his next course would be to
You need to do some research on kobolds.
I do or you do.
You do.
I guess he would go to see Varnath. So would he know that she's at the temple, or I mean, Rex kind of mentioned it.
Yeah, I mean, Rick's mentioned that, you could maybe find her there.
So he'll check up the mountain.
hmm And you do see Varnoth. She is patching some stone that seems to be kind of crumbling away. Yep, and she's just working. Tick, tick, tick.
Varnoth, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, well, good morning, Thyrick.
Good morning. I was curious about the ship crashes.
Yes. Right, and then she'll just kind of put down her tools and she'll give you her, or yeah, she'll give you her attention. She'll stand up, talk to you, and um, yes. Well, here's all I can tell you. Not many ships used to be crashing around here. It, even though we're by water, it was very rare. I didn't say it doesn't happen, but recently it's a lot of the time, a lot more than normal. And ever since then, we've been having zombies come too. That's really all I know. I don't know what ships they are, just I see them crashing once in a while.
Hmm. Do you know of anything that could help me with this investigation?
You can maybe go talk to the elder about it. she might know. She seems to know a lot more of what happens in this area.
Where will she be at this time?
Well, she's not in the temple, obviously. If she's not in the temple, she's either in the library or it's early morning. She could be having some tea in the kitchen.
Very well. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, and go right back to work.
He kicks her off. I'm kidding. Alright, I'll go check in the library, I guess. There's a door. Is it open?
It's not open, but it's
Like,
it's unlocked.
alright.
It's
But he can
unlocked. Yeah.
walk in.
Mm.
And I guess he'll just walk in and hello.
Just silence. You don't see anybody in there. Just books and books, empty table.
Right, then he'll go search over in the kitchen.
Mm, let me, sorry, pop her up. Yes, you do walk into the kitchen and in the dining area right there, you do see the elder. Oh, good morning, Thyrick.
Good morning, Elder.
Are you here for some tea or breakfast?
No breakfast for me. I'm here because. Why the hell did I come here again? Chips?
Ask her about the ship.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. Like you just, yeah, Varnath just said that she might know more.
Oh. I was hoping to investigate these ship crashes around here. Do you have any information that could help?
Um, yes. So these ships, we never used to get crashes like this before. Terrifying. Horrible screams you come from there. Many people have died, and I'm afraid they're just haunted there. But one of the ships in particular crashed about 40 years ago. Um, oh, oh, shoot. It's called the Compass Rose. Um, sorry. And I think that's basically it. If you have anything to say, you may, but I can add in some.
These zombies. Do you know anything that can help against them?
Um, Maybe just an extra hand. People are always useful. And
Well, Blep is apparently not.
have you spoken with Varnoth or Tarek?
We'll try again. Thank you, Elder.
For the rest of your
Um,
morning.
guess he would leave and I don't know, because he kind of already asked Farnath yesterday if she would be willing to help. Um, does Tarek seem like a capable person to even assist with anything based on what he has noticed?
I mean, he is a helping hand. You didn't even like inspect him of his type of person. Did I describe him to you at all?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, I guess I no. I think I described Varnoth because she was sitting right next to you at the lunch table. So I kind of just did that because I did that as, you know, you didn't really inspect or
Okay,
anything, but
I'll go back to Tarak. Tarak, my friend, you look ready for an adventure.
oh, it's been a while.
I would like to go investigate this shipwreck. The
Right?
elder suggests I could use a helping hand.
Oh, the elder, huh? All right. Well, lucky for you, I just finished my gardening for the morning. God, what the fuck? I'm like, what you're doing, and oh my God, fucking voice. I'm not trying to do that. It's just hearing you talk, and then I gotta do a man voice. He finished his card.
Right.
Um,
Uh,
okay,
how, how,
well, if you will just excuse me for a minute, I will be right back. He just kind of runs in his room really quick.
okay. Thyrick is going to investigate the statue again while he wants to know what kind of stone it is.
And he's like, oh, it's basalt or basalt, whatever it is.
Oh,
That's right.
okay. To roll for it because I get
No,
advantage.
I know I mentioned that because I said that that's what the stone was around here. So
Oh, okay.
I mentioned that in like one of the, I know I read that because I asked you before we started. I'm like, is it basalt or basalt? What is it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I already mentioned that at the beginning. Good rolls for it.
Can he investigate to see what the statue is now that he knows Bahamut? Is it Bahamut?
Um, I God, I really wish I had another monitor just to make sure I don't give anything away. Go ahead and roll an Arcana. Oh, did I already do this?
Um, yes, but so I was just asking if I would know if it's Bahamut because I found like I realized it was Bahamut up in the temple.
So you know that Bahamut is a platinum dragon, and when you investigated this, did you pass the check?
Not the one down here.
You didn't pass that arc.
I passed the one that was in the temple. So I'm only asking, is it the
Okay, so
same?
then you don't know. You just
Okay.
so the one in the temple is a human, and this one you can see it's a dragon,
Okay.
but you don't know what kind of dragon or who it is.
Okay. So Thyrick would just spend his time doing that, waiting for Tark.
Okay. All right, and then he runs on out. All right, lead the way.
Uh, I actually have no clue how to get there.
Um, Let me think. I've heard Varnoth talk about this. I believe it was north of here. Oh, I know. There is a rowboat we could use. Do you prefer traveling on water, or do you want to walk?
Hmm. Well, I am a sailor. Let's take a boat.
Water it is. Okay. Just to help speed it along. You go to the elder. She's still in the kitchen. So you go to ask her where the rowboat is. She tells you, you get it. All great. So you take the path in the water. I'm gonna move you to here just so you can see. And I have it labeled just because we're gonna be going everywhere. So you travel up along here. It is about a um an hour and a half. It's like an hour and 40 minutes to row there. So you go on up there. And let's just say when the lap, oh no, waves lap against a dire, derelict, derelict ship lodged against a ridge of rocks and enormous dragon bones. A faint odor of rot wafts on the sea air, along with the sound of screeching seagulls and the roar of the surf. A tangled mess of tattered sails uh, and rigging hangs off the starboard side of the main deck, um, of one of the ships, offering one possible way to climb aboard. So you kind of see um, that let's say like there's this main ship in the middle. It seems mostly afloat, and then you see two ships, like one on each side of it, and those mostly look sunken down. Like you could maybe just get, like if you were to go see them, you could maybe just see or climb aboard the top. The rest is just flooded. At the stern, you can make out a gaping hole in the hull beneath the waterline. So that main ship in the middle, um, you s- so yeah, you see the tangled, tattered sails and everything off the side, or there's that huge wrecked hole coming from the bottom. That makes sense. Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
I was talking in the middle of this description, so maybe I confused it a bit more. Okay. Um, so as you come upon those different ships, what do you decide to do?
So they're like in the water and stuff, though, right?
Yeah, they're kind of crashed close to the shore, but they're like still pretty deep in the water. So so like I said, the two ships on the sides, they're smaller. They're not as big as the one in the middle. Um, the two on the side are they really just have that main deck area, but the one in the middle has um could have quite a few layers to it.
Like, you think I could, like, so I could step onto the boat in the middle and I could kind of.
You could step on any of them. Technically, you can do what you want.
I know, but like the other two aren't reversible. I mean, they are, but they're not.
They're just smaller boats. And then since they're smaller, because they're all flooded, they're all crashed. I mean, that middle one has a hole in the middle. So you can assume there's water up that boat. Now you don't know how high. But since the other two are smaller and they're also crashed, they look a little more sunken just because the nature of them being smaller. So you can really only, and since they're smaller, there's not going to be much of a lower deck. It's probably just going to be the main deck.
Okay. I guess he would look to Tarek. What do you think, friend? Do you see anything around? And Thyrick also wants to roll a perception check just to kind of look around the area.
Nice. Do it.
21.
That's not like a nat 20 or anything, is it?
The nat 20.
That's a nat freaking 20. All right. Oh, shit. Why didn't you tell me there was no music?
There's no music, by the way.
Thank you. Let me do that, and hopefully you can hear it. Do you hear it?
Hmm?
Perfect. Okay, a nat freaking 20. Sorry for no music. It's probably boring as heck. Just to listen to my voice. Okay, so you see, or you know instantly that this one in the middle is, well, you see a nice little, I wish I knew ships. Off the front, I don't know ship terms, but off the front, you see um, a nice little hand carved rose on it. So you know immediately, I got this. Elder told me compass rose. So the main ship she's talking about that crashed years ago. Um, and then let me tell you this too. You can I'll also give you this information. In that middle one, you can see that it has what's it called? Oh, the main mast in the middle has a crow's nest sitting at the top too. And I mean, I can you know that eventually. I mean, that's really it. You just know that this middle boat is the compass rose. The other two, they're just extra little boats. There's not much else to see out here. Um, you know, I guess from your ship sailing that if by the size of the compass rose, you can tell that it's probably like half sunken. So if you were to climb through or swim through that hole in the bottom to get on the boat, um, you're gonna have to hold your breath for a little while. Okay.
Do I think that I could climb the boat?
Yes, it looks. You can definitely. I think I read that too. There is the the sails and stuff and like netting hanging off the side. It looks perfectly good to climb aboard.
Okay. Um, well, friend, I guess we should investigate. And he'll take the lead and he'll climb up the side of the ship.
Okay. Okay. So let me switch you to. Wait, which one?
The middle one.
The main one.
Yeah.
Okay. Please be blocked. Okay, sounds good.
Shipped.
I mean shipped. Okay, so you climb aboard on top. I wish I could just. Don't mind me doing this. I just need to move stuff. Fun. Okay.
It
You
is
climb up
fun.
that mess, you hop on board, and there we are. Now I need to reveal it to you. So it says I wish I could read and also look at the map at the same time. Can you see? There it is. Go ahead and zoom in. The moldering wood of the deck is slick with algae and seawater. Amid the tangle of rigging, splintered railings, and stray seaweed, you spot boots, bones, and a bit of gore that seems considerably more recent than the wreck of the ship. Stairs lead to upper decks at fore and aft, which is fore the front, aft. I don't know. Yes, yes, that makes sense. You see the doors, duh. Um, if I can point these doors. And like the stairs. You can't really see the stairs, but they're right here. Um, but yeah, so stairs lead to the upper decks at fore and aft, and doors lead into cabins under those decks. So right here are the doors. The main mast remains intact, so it's right here, and mostly upright, topped with a crow's nest overflowing with debris. A staircase near the mast and a large hatch on the port side both lead down into the hold. Yeah, so this leads down, and even this hatch.
Um,
Try to show you a little bit
So
more.
after seeing the blood, Thyrick is gonna hold his glaive out and I just say, "Be on your guard. Something is fishy here." And by looking, like, would Thyrick know what Tarek uses for a weapon?
Yeah, I was gonna say you see him. Um, he just kind of pulls out. I just had to double check what his weapon was because I knew it. I thought I knew it. I just want to double check. So you see him kind of whip out two shiny daggers that look like they haven't been used in a while. Um, like they're nice and polished. Um, but he just says, "Don't worry, I'm ready." Yeah. So he has them out in both hands. He's good.
Okay. Um, I think Thyrick's first intuition is to climb into the crow's nest.
How are you doing that?
Is there like usually there would be like a net or something on the side or like pegs to climb up? Is that not there?
Um, okay, yeah, I won't have you roll for it. Yeah, you see a ladder. It's a rope ladder.
Okay. He'll climb up the rope ladder.
You climb it, okay. You climb to the top. What you doing with the... Alright, Tarek will just say, "What you see up there?
Oh.
Any birds?"
Can he roll a perception and or investigation?
Yeah, you can roll investigation. We'll do it that way. See what you find.
Why is it rolling like this?
That's the other thing too that I'm kind of struggling with is sometimes it seems like such obvious and simple information that like, a rope ladder on the side. I feel like you would obviously see that.
Right.
Like for perception or something. I don't want to make you roll perception and be like, "No, you don't see the ladder."
I got
Like
a
it's
5.
there. You got a 5?
Yeah.
Babe. Okay, so you find two small tiger eye gems. Um, a single and a single gold hoop earring.
Okay. He's gonna
That's what you
take
find.
him.
All right.
I guess after that he would just climb back down. But to be clear, like he
Okay.
doesn't see anything else. Like he can't see anything on the other two ships. I guess that's why I mainly climbed up there is to see if there's
Oh,
anything.
you wanted to see the other two ships. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you just wanted to expect the crow's nest. Um, the other two ships, roll perception.
Oh my gosh, this is frustrating. It's rolling like
That it's so
super
slow.
slow, yeah. 17.
17. Okay. On the ship to the right, you see um, you see a big creature that kind of looks like it's on top. And you're like, all right. Um, and then the other ship, you don't really see much of anything else on top of it. Like a couple ballistas, and um, then you see a big chest.
So I can't make out what this big monster is. Like, how big are we talking?
It's large. It's maybe like, I mean, I just want to say large.
Okay.
It's, I honestly don't know if because like there's no sizes on their description. It's just like, with some creatures large. So I would say maybe 10 feet.
Okay. He'll climb back down. Um, and he'll kind of just relay what you told me to Tarek. But I guess I already climbed it down. But I guess I would have wanted to check, like,
Don't worry, I'll spot you.
um,
Don't worry, short little man.
like, did he see the rest of this ship too when he went up there, or no?
Um, yeah. Well, let's say you did. So you just saw nothing really. You just saw, the wheel. So what's the pointy part at the front?
Thing's
It's
broken.
broken. It just looks like a busted ship. There wasn't like anything interesting you saw up there. It was a busted ballista and the wheel, like the
Am I
you know
allowed to see it on the map or no?
um you're not gonna walk up there or anything. I guess. Yeah, I guess if you saw it from up there. So it's gonna be to your left. You're gonna see it. Boom. Oops. That's the front, and come on, maybe like that. And there's the back. That's what you saw. So yeah. So let me just tell
Wait,
you about the front really quick.
this is of the ship that I'm on?
Yeah. Why?
I don't understand how this is working.
The maps?
Yeah.
'Cause there's different layers, and the layers are each their own map. So like if I were to move, I would have to move you. That's just how this map is laid out,
Okay.
okay? I can't layer it differently. That's
Okay.
just how it is. So it was like intended if you were to walk up there or something, I have to move you. Okay. Um, but let's just say did you want to walk up to them at all? Or are you not interested in that? I can just, since you saw them from up there,
Um,
you gotta tell me when you're up there what you're actually looking at, man.
Sorry. Um, but I guess since he saw it from up there, then there wouldn't really be anything for him to look at.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll just tell you it's called the forecastle. So this part, the front,
Mm-hmm.
the broken foremast, that's what foremast, leans out across a broken railing with a tangle of rigging and tattered canvas trailing down to the rocks and dragon bones below. A rusted and rotting ballista stands near the broken mast. So that's that ballista. So that's what you saw. And then the back, so the quarterdeck. The splintered remains of a mast jut up from the rear deck like a broken spear. The ship's wheel is askew, dislodged from its mechanism.
Okay. Um, well, I guess since he saw that from up there, he's gonna start investigating the doors. So he'll come over to this one first, and he's gonna kick it in.
Are you trying to hurry me? Okay. Okay. Because I just
No,
to do that.
I know how to.
Okay.
All right, so you just kick open this door. I would have you do a strength check, but everything is so molded and crumbling and falling apart, you easily just kick it open. Easy.
Fine.
So yes, you open this and you see a long dead headless skeleton sits propped up against a counter to the right, but the galley is otherwise empty unless did the skeleton just move? Roll initiative. No, kidding. Or am I?
Like, can I actually not see like on a map inside, or
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit. Yeah, you can see it. It's a lot of navigating for me, newbie. I'm sorry. There you go.
where's
I
the
forgot you
skeleton?
can't see it. Um, is it right here? I think. I think it's like up against. I'm pretty sure that's what I think. Oh wait,
Okay.
a counter to the right? That it looks like it would be there, but maybe it's like because when I was first looking at this map, I thought the same thing. We'll say it's right here.
Okay. Thyrick would walk inside and poke the skeleton from very far away with his glaive.
Alright.
All right. Um. Ooh, what to have you do? Yeah. Okay. So roll roll perception. Really quick. Depending on what you get, it's gonna go. God, I should just not have you roll things. Why don't you use a real? I guess it shows up on here. So 20. Okay. Good. So you just see a bunch of like tiny little crabs just like crawling all over it, and it's kind of giving that illusion that the skeleton is moving.
Oh.
They just
They
Okay.
just
kind
kind
of
of are moving, and it's like they're like moving bones as they go. Just, yeah.
Do I notice anything else in this room?
Nope.
Okay. And he'll just turn around and say, looks like nothing else is here.
Okay.
And I guess he'll just go to the next door
Yeah, I
and
guess right behind you.
he'll just kick the door in again.
Cool. Okay. Okay, this one is more of a um it's a little more sturdy because when you try to kick it, you can tell that something must be blocking it. Um so go ahead and roll a strength check.
Straight strength.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start using my normal dice.
We'll just say the rolls then, because I mean they you know can't see it on
Oh, they can't see it anyway, so.
no. So yeah, you can just announce your rolls. So
14.
use that metal dice, man. What?
14.
Perfect. Yes. You you know, wood splintering. The door crashes open to reveal one drowned sailor in a cabin that must once have been luxurious. A bookcase, half collapsed, holds waterlogged and disintegrating books and scrolls. The polished wood desk leans awkwardly on three legs. It has an ornate compass set in its center. The bed is covered in rotting bedding and sags in the middle. A jagged hole gapes in the floor beside the bed. Oh, shit. Gotta reveal that too. Please remind me. I'm gonna forget that you can't see this shit. And then also, Cue battle music if I can remember that. Ooh, I can actually play two musics at once. I'll do that. Keep it cool. So yeah, go ahead and shit. I have to do the initiative thing, and I forget already. So I highlight, right? And then add turn. Did it
Yes.
pop up?
No, hold on.
Or is it this?
Yeah.
That. Did I already add your turn?
No.
No, I did not. I'm sorry. Add turn. But then it added you twice.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but
Okay,
I gotta
well,
look
I'll
into it.
just... Oh, shit. Ah, I gotta roll for two people. Now I see how hard this is. Oh, perfect. All right. So... All right, so Tarak goes first. He's kind of a little stuck behind you. But as you broke open the door, you're kind of focusing on like the wood and everything going everywhere, and you're like picking parts off you. But then Tarak sees over you. This zombie right there. Now here's the question that I should know. He can move through you, right? If you let him. Okay. So he, while you're kind of, I guess, just worrying about the wood, picking that off you a little bent over, he is going to hop on over you and run into this room here. And he'll be like, "Oh, Thyrick, look out!" And attack this zombie. How fun! I get to be a melee character. Lord. Okay. Um. Yeah. So I hope this just works right. I don't know how to do this with. Can I just? I'm gonna just roll normal for him, or do you want me to practice with this? Do I just click dagger? Is that how it works? So attack. Oh, nat one. Shit. Um, and then multi-attack, does he roll every time he goes to attack like both daggers or something? Does he
Right.
rolls again? Okay, so um, here's sadly what I'm gonna do. Since it was a nat one, I'm gonna do epic. So when he goes to jump over you, his one arm kind of just flails over and he like knocks his hand on the door on like the door frame. He loses that dagger, so he missed that, and it just goes flying over here in this corner. Um, so, oh shit, and then he'll quickly try to recover and attack with his other dagger, and that's a 23. Okay, and did I just do that? Is that how it works? 4 piercing? That's right. Okay, it's for 4. I think that's correct. Because damage for 4, yes. The battle music ended. Because it's not on repeat. If you notice these things, please tell me.
I didn't until you
You
mentioned
just
it.
notice. Okay. Sorry. And then he is actually quickly going to take a stab at him again with that same dagger.
Wait. So multi-attack means he only gets 2 attacks.
It said that he can make 3.
Oh, it says you
I
can make 3?
I can look back. I wrote that in. Um, but I can double check really quick. Because that's what I thought. But then when, like, for a multi-attack, I could have sworn. Makes 3 dagger attacks.
Okay.
So that's what I'm assuming. So he's gonna go again. For a 7. And that misses. Alright. So yeah, he's just not fast enough to whip that dagger back out, and he only made the 1 stab in the zombie. Go ahead, Thyrick.
Okay. He will run over to here, and he is going to take a swing with his glaive. $21.
Yep.
That will do 14 damage. I rolled
Holy
maximum damage.
You rolled maximum damage.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Alright, you take a wild smack at this zombie. He's looking really bad already. He's just so gory. Already gorier and nastier than you could picture a zombie to be. Guts just hanging out. Alright. Now it's the zombie's turn. Let me jump around here. Okay. This zombie is going to attack Thyrick because he's right there in front of him. Go to swing at him. Just that nice damaged bloody arm. Just go to grab him. Oh, I don't have. And he, yeah. Here we go. He hits him for 7 damage. Okay. There we go. Nope. Nope. Wrong thing. Okay. So yeah, he goes to just swing right at Thyrick. Just smacks him and gets the blood just smeared all along him. The zombie's all bloody from you smacking it so hard. Thyrick is gonna go and he only has the 1 dagger, so I don't know. Just say he can only attack him twice. No, it's hard. And he hits for 5. All right, so Tark just takes one last final blow to this zombie, and he just takes his dagger, just swings across his head, and then just pierces it right through the temple, and then into the wall. Just sticking. Actually, the dagger probably won't be that long. We'll just say into the temple, and that zombie just dead, deader than it already is.
Re-dead.
You did. Okay. And yeah, you're out of combat now, so I will stop all this.
Would I be able to tell how well Thyrick is doing? Like how...
You can do. Would that be a medicine check? Just kind of see how he is, yeah.
Or perception, or like investigation, depending on...
I guess it depends on what you're doing to him. Are you really just looking at him from where you're standing, or are you gonna actually like
I would
examine
probably
him?
just look at from where
Just
I am.
okay,
Yeah.
so roll a perception.
I keep forgetting. I didn't want to use the virtual dice. I'll use it since I rolled it. 5.
5.
Yeah.
As far as you know, he looks okay.
Very, very good, friend. You have a quick wit about you.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. Oh, lost my damn dagger. And he's just gonna go and pick it up.
Yeah, I struggle with door frames too.
What?
Door frames. I see this hole on the map. Can Thyrick just kind of like peek into the hole?
Yep. It's all right. A lot of freak jumping.
Pro tip for Roll20: if you double click, like, if I pull up a character sheet, let's just say that this is my character sheet or whatever.
I like minimize and just keep it on hand.
Oh no, you should be able to like double click the top of it, or like where the name is, and then it'll like gray out, and then you can pull it. So like if you click.
Oh! And then I can just double click that
And you
it
can
just
prepare ahead of time too. So yeah,
cool.
that's a game changer. So
Yeah, because then I don't need to keep freaking opening that back up. Okay, cool. Yeah, any tips like that?
I'll think of them
Useful
as we
because
go.
I'm jumping around a lot and like this is where I kind of wish I had a book because then I could just like make tabs and easily flip instead of like waiting for
Yeah.
everything to load and going back and trying to find it.
So do I see anything in the?
Oh shit, sorry. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
12.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see it's a pretty good sized hole. Um, take that as you want. Uh, when you look through it, you can see water is at the bottom, but it's pretty dark. So you don't know where that is, but it's a hole leading to water.
Okay. And you said that this room looked somewhat nice. Do I see anything else?
Um,
Would I notice any?
so I mean it looks like it was once luxurious. It's not in good condition now, obviously.
Right.
So you can assume that I don't just want to assume for you.
Would I notice
What?
that this zombie had a captain hat on?
Roll an investigation check.
16.
Okay. Yes, you do see Cat on this zombie kind of assuming that he was maybe the captain and that this was probably his room. Um, and you can see that he was kind of over by his desk, so the desk is kind of maybe catching your eye.
Okay. I take his hat.
Think of that.
I dust it off and I put it on. You know, I've always wanted to be a captain. But then he'll go over to the desk and start searching.
Through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, okay. roll an investigation check.
7.
7. Okay, so in the drawers, you see a dagger. A small pouch that holds 20 gold. Are you writing all this down? Or like putting this in your inventory or something if you're taking it? Okay, because I'm not gonna remember this shit. So please. And a set of cartographer's tools.
He'll stab the dagger into the desk. And then he'll say, "Here, Thyrick, I found a toothpick for you."
Yeah, doesn't look like it's in much good shape now.
Well, you might might need it if you keep dropping daggers.
Well, thanks, Thyrick. I guess I will hold on to it for now. I really need to stop changing his fucking hair.
And I guess Thyrick would split the gold with him too.
Okay.
Here's some gold for your time.
Oh, well, thank you.
Did you just say there was anything else after the gold? You said the dagger gold and that's it?
And cartographer's tools.
Yes, he would take them.
Are you just looking in the drawers?
Is there anything else like?
Um.
I guess like I don't know, like a desk.
So okay, I guess since you walked over there, you can see on the top there's a compass like built into the desk. Like so like a giant wooden desk. It's mostly cleared off, kind of crumbing, rotting away. But then like in the center and like the front center, or not the front, but like the back of the desk, you have to reach for it. There's like a little compass kind of built into the wood. Pretty cool.
And is the compass removable?
That's up to you.
Try
Are
to
you gonna
remove
try
it?
to remove it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it easily just pops out.
Oh.
Like no effort to really take it out. You just basically you can just lift it up.
And he'll kind of just like hold it in front of him and like tap on it. Does it point north?
It's kind of broken now. I said that was 20 gold pieces, right?
Yeah. Well, perhaps I can get it fixed. Maybe I can give it to my little boy Balmus when I get back. And this desk over here thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice anything about that, or?
I think that's actually a dresser.
Oh.
It's the desk here and then dresser.
Can I search it?
Roll investigation.
Six.
You just see. Oh, what the fuck happened? You just see, some like dirty, soggy underwear, smelly socks. Nothing of interest.
All right. Well, I guess he'll head out the door. On to the next. Can he see anything? Like if he stands right here and he just kind of peeks down, like he's not sticking his head in or anything. He's just kind of like glancing down. Can he see anything?
So you see water. Water at the bottom.
Okay. Then he's gonna go over to this door and kick it in.
Okay. Um, this one also rotted, so you can just kick it right open. Um, so in this room, 6 double bunks line the edges of this cabin. Personal effects. Let me be able to you too so you can see it. Personal effects are strewn about the room, and a faded painted portrait hangs on the wall.
Nothing here, Thyrick. He's gonna go to the other side and kick the door in.
Okay. This room, kick it open. A long table takes up most of this cabin, which must have served as a mess hall. Decaying chairs are scattered about, and broken glass and crockery litter the floor. I had to make sure I said the right word.
That's it.
That's it. It's just their table, broken glass, everything. Just this was their dining hall.
You know, Thyrick, I'm beginning to think that there is no problem here. He's gonna go over to these grates. Can he like see down them?
Yeah. God. So looking down into there, you give me an investigation check.
Or
You just hear water sloshing around down there.
Thyrick, can you see anything?
Okay. You will go ahead and try to. Investigation, is that wisdom or intelligence? What is it?
Oh, it's intelligence. Sorry.
It is intelligence. Okay, I wasn't sure which one it was, either wisdom or intelligence. Did I just roll it and then give the modifier?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, sounds like a bunch of water. But I don't know. I maybe here's some extra water moving around, like almost like something's walking through it.
Don't like the sound of that. How good of a swimmer are you, Thyrick?
One of the best. No, in all serious, I think I can hold my own.
Very well. Are these grates like removable?
Actually, he's going to think of something. In this room, this hole. He goes. He just like he kind of uh sits on the side of it and just like tries to stick his leg down there to see if there's like any room with like the water, like how far the water goes down. Um, you know, it seems that the floor below us, the level below us, we could maybe have some breathing room. It's not all water.
Even for a short stack like me. Don't think I didn't hear that, Thyrick.
Oh, I was just joking around, Thyrick. Oh god, I gotta stop with the fucking. Um. No, I think you'll be okay. It just barely. It might go up to my knee.
Very well. But is this grate removable at all or no?
Um. If you want to try to pry it.
Like, so I would have to pry it open?
Mm-hmm. You want to remove? Okay.
No, I don't have anything to pry it, so no.
Okay.
Um, Say, Thyrick, do you have any torches on you?
Oh, I'm afraid I do not.
Let me check my pack. And he'll kind of shuffle through his pack, um, and he hands a torch over to Thyrick. Your human eyes are going to need this.
Oh, thank you very much, Thyrick.
And then he takes out a
Oh,
tinder box and then he lights it for him. Torches burn for 1 hour.
nice. Okay. Yeah, so he's gonna have to put one of his daggers away to hold it.
Okay. And then he'll go over and he'll lead the way downstairs.
Okay. You just walking down the stairs, you're leading it.
Yeah.
That's the lowest. So I'm gonna move you guys to over here. My God.
I think this is kind of the way that Ursa Strahd is set up too.
Yeah,
Something
it's
similar to this.
I didn't know of any way around it, so can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Um, I'll say since you're coming down the stairs, you can maybe just see that on your peripherals. Okay. Um, so the descent to the lower deck is chilly, wet, and unsettling. Seawater obscures the floor and sloshes against the hull. Decaying crates and barrels are scattered around, some floating freely and others stacked into corners. You hear, oops, you hear splashing as a walking corpse lumbers towards you, wading in water that doesn't quite reach its knees. Let's go. Okay, so go ahead and roll initiative because this zombie is coming after you. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, you're rolling on that. That's right. So, um, yeah, we'll just reroll. It's okay.
Oh.
What?
You took away my thing. I was just gonna add my number to it. Took away my turn.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Did you do it? What'd you get?
16.
Okay. Roll for a zombie. And alright, cool. Alright, so you guys kind of come down here and you're still just a little shocked by the coldness of this water. And the zombie is almost like he's ready for you down here. He's going to water. If it's like low water, would it be slowed?
I would think so. Like, cause you said it's almost up to your knees. Like, think if you're
Yeah,
walking through water,
I know. So I would think it would be.
it doesn't tell you anything in there.
No, it does. Okay, yeah, it does actually. So, sorry, I should have checked this. In swimming. So each foot of movement That's if you're swimming.
What is swimming rules?
So, just read this. Each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot when you're climbing, swimming, or crawling. You ignore this extra cost if you have climbing speed and use it to climb, or swimming speed and use it to swim. At the DM's option, climbing a slippery vertical surface. So each foot of movement costs 1 extra foot. So 2 extra feet in difficult terrain. So like going 5 feet would be 5 extra feet. It would cost that 5 feet. So it's really half of his movement, right? Is that what it means?
If you want to do it that way, yeah.
That's kind of what I was just gonna do anyway. Yeah, because I wouldn't say it's like it, because if it's 2 extra feet if it's difficult, and I wouldn't say it's difficult, but it's definitely harder. So I'll just say it's half speed. Let me pull up. No. So he's coming for you, and he's going to. He can only go to there. Well, there you go. Okay, oops. Your turn.
Alright, so Thyrick would move forward, and I am going to attack with my glaive. The nat 1.
Are you serious?
Yeah, but I got a 7.
But you got a 7, but it's still a nat 1. Okay, so you go to take a, is it a swing?
Yeah.
A swing at him. But I guess with you being a little shorter to the water, you did feel it. Your hands were a little slippery, like your weapon was kind of wet from getting into the water. I guess. Would that make sense? You'd probably have some moisture there.
Yeah.
So you just kind of, your hand just kind of slips your glaive right out, and then you drop it into the water.
Okay.
That's your full turn.
That's my full turn.
Okay. All right. Thyrick. Where'd he go? Did it not? I would save it up there. I guess I exited out of it or something. Okay. He. Oh. I guess he'll move right through you. He'll just slide on past here. Kind of rush through the water to go help you out, seeing that you dropped your weapon. And go attack this zombie. Luckily, he can see. "23
Thanks.
or 7." Okay. Just takes his first stab. He just gives a good slash across his chest. And then damn it, do I keep exiting out of it? I will say he can attack only twice. Since he gets 3, but he's missing 1. Yeah. And that hits. He rolled a 9, and that hits. And went for 5 damage. All right, so the first one he just gives a nice slash across the chest, and then he's able to just pick it right back up and give him a nice stab in his shoulder. So he has done pretty good amount of damage to this here zombie, and it's still standing. It's not looking too terrible, but it's taken some hits. All right, and then the zombie will go ahead and attack Thyrick because he just cut him right open. And he misses. So he goes to just swing at him, and then a nice little whiff across the top of his head. Just completely misses that. All right, Thyrick.
Okay, so a couple questions. One, if I were to pick up my glaive, what would that be?
Oh god. What are the rules with that? Because like you can switching weapons is an action,
Right.
but dropping is not, right? That's like a bonus action to drop, and then you can pull, or like
I think it's kind of a your call thing. Because a lot of people say, like, if it's taking something out, then maybe it's a bonus action. But yeah, like, if you were to switch your weapons, then it would be like an action, because, like, you're putting one away to grab another one.
right. But
So
if you're just
typically-
picking it up, I feel like that would be your bonus action.
Right. So if I were to pick it up, that would be a bonus action.
I would say so. But here's the thing. It's underwater and it's kind of dark down there. And like you can see, but how well can you see? So roll investigation for me.
Well, I do have dark vision,
Yes, I know. But
and Thyrick has a torch.
it's going to be like dim. And it's underwater. It's under like, you know, a foot and a half of water.
Does the investigation count as a bonus action?
No.
It doesn't count as anything?
No, it'll just be like with your bonus because it's you trying to look for it is going to be
17.
past. You find it.
Okay, then I will take another swing at the zombie. And
Yeah, you found it.
Thyrick,
It's just
before
right
saying
there.
it, will just say, Thyrick, duck.
Just
22.
ooh, that's not a nat, is it? Like a it's not
No.
a crit. Okay. Okay. Yep. Hits.
That will do 10 damage.
All right. How do you kill it?
So Thyrick will swing his glaive around, so like from the side, and just decapitate the zombie. And then after he does that, he kind of just spins it in the air, and then slams it down on the ground. Glaive side up.
Nice with style. Recovered very nicely from dropping it. All right. So you are out of combat now. Okay. Well, I guess thanks for joining if you happened to listen. And we will catch you next time for checking out the rest of the ship. Or I guess whatever you decide to do.
I guess we'll see.
All right.
We'll see you next time.